It's a whiteout morning. Surf fishing. Survived another Florida winter. It was a rough one too. Lots of cold weather, lots of rough wind, rough waves, rough beach. But the water's finally warming up in the Melbourne area. I know everyone's been wondering where the pompanos are. Hopefully there are some out today. Water's back up more into the 70s-ish zone. From the mid 50s or high 50s it was in for a little while. But it's warming up now and we're gonna do some surf fishing. I got one rod out there, so I got a shot at catching something in the intro. And I got my surf rods, Tsunami 6000 Shields, paired with both the Trophy series and the Airwave series by Tsunami, 12-foot, extra heavy, big long cast. Can also fish the trough nice and close. Might get this little guy rigged up for some real close fishing. It's fun to fish the trough with a little rod. But right now I'm mostly gonna set up my spikes and kind of get the spread out going, and hopefully there's some fish around. Once I get all set up, we'll get the camera going and get back with you. Mikey's back. I missed the first bite of the day, but we're set up now. We got 5 rods out, got 6 ready, but haven't casted the 6th. That's what we're starting with. Don't gotta worry about other people seeing you today. Look how foggy that is. I do not like this fog. The sun is like really high now. It's about 8:30. Fog still hasn't lifted and still no real action. A couple short strikes. Uh-oh, bird's flying low. All right, we're all right. A couple short strikes of little fish, little hits. One rod doubled over, snapped off. Guess it was a shark hit the braid. A couple crabs and a whiting in the bucket. Not a lot to show for it. Tide's still pushing in though. I'm still hopeful that we're gonna get a little pile of fish going. All right, got one of the shallow rods just hooked up. First fish of the day on video. Mikey got that white ting. This is on the shallow rod. This is in the sheeper zone. We're looking for keeper sheepers on this rod and drums. But we'll take whitings, we'll take pompanos, take anything we got, and we got us a solid whiting. Solid whiting on the shallow rod. Solid whiting on the shallow rod. Still waiting for that fog to lift. All right, right on cue. Got a little tap-tap-tap-a-roo on this one, right when I got done filming that last clip. Is he hooked up though, or did we miss him? Little something hooked up. This was in the shallow rod. I got my rod scattered. And this feels very strong head shakes. I'd be surprised if it was a whiting. I'm thinking more along the lines of a sheephead or maybe a pomp. It doesn't have the pomp speed, but it's got the pomp shake. Ooh, that was a little shaky. No, it's looking sheepy. I believe we got us a convict on here. Good little push of water. Heavy. Heavy, whatever it is. Sheephead. Sheephead, sheephead. Ooh, 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 chew, chew, chew. Chew, chew, chew. That one looks a little bit more feisty. Looking for some feisty critters right now. Tide's coming in. It's almost peak high tide, got about an hour. Thing's got some sideways run to it too. We could have something different here. Haven't caught a pompano in quite a while. Like to get a nice pompano today. That would be something pretty cool. It'd be a cool treat. I think the majority of the fish are still further south. But hey, we found us one. Pompano. Look at that pompano, probably about an 11-incher. We'll measure him just because it's a slow day. We might keep him, might let him go. I think he's actually going to be a little bit small. Bye, pompano. Little short. On the shallow rod, on the shallow rod. Whiting. All right, the other shallow rod got hit. Is it still on there though? That is the question. Oh, we thought we had a short pompano before. How about that? Mega short pompano. Little guy. Big fish, big fish, big fish, big fish, big fish, big fish. Holy big fish. That's the one we're looking for. Tree shaker and a half. Oh my gosh, I just let go of that little short pomp, but that's okay because we just found his big brother. Hopefully his dad or grandpa. That is a solid fish on here. All shallow. We're gonna start transitioning rods into shallower water because all the bites are coming shallow, which makes sense because you guys can't really tell in the video, but I have a really deep trough and a really shallow sandbar. So the other side of the sandbar could have some fish, but I really like the look of that deep trough. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Slide them up. There we go. There we go. Pompano, nice 2-pounder. Good fish, good fish. That's what we're looking for. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. This is a good time to show them off. In between the action, maybe it'll make a fish bite. Let's show this bad boy off. Shout out Janto Gear. Custom hat, stickers, whatever you need. And my lucky pomp shirt. That's what we're looking for though. Nice pump. And I got fish gum. I forgot I got fish gum back in stock. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of that right now and get that prepped up and get it out there. That's what we're looking for right there. The fish of the day so far. Fish gum, fish gum. Got a couple pieces in my pocket. Next bait check. Send them out on some of the rods. This one just got whacked. There he is. He's still there, he's still there. Woo, all right, bite's turning around. We like that. Not as big as the last one we had. This isn't like a tree shaker, this is like a tree knocker. A little knock knock. Let's see what he is though. I love this trough fishing now. It makes it nice and easy to reel your fish in. Little Mizuki spot. Snook candy. Little snook candy right there. That's a croaker. Not the Atlantic hardhead croaker, but a spot or a Mizuki croaker. Great snook bait, but we're not looking for that today. This will be the fish gum rod. Fish gum only going out on this one. I just don't have a lot of it. That's why you guys don't see me using it in all my videos. But I do like to use it because it's amazing how many times it actually outfishes bait. Same thing, just gonna fish it real shallow. Usually the sheeper zone, but today it's the pomp zone. Nibbles, nibbles. There he is. There he is. It's a fish. It's official. Feels so good after all the cold weather we've had. Get those comments. Oh, it's not cold. It's snowing where I live. Yeah, well, you're dumb for living in a snowy place. White ta-ting. There he is. Waiting on deck. Looking for that Ricky Bobby shake and bake. All right. He's on there. Looking more like a croaker hit or a little whiting hit though. Not the tree shake. I'm looking for a drum. I'd really like to catch a drum today. It's the right time of year for it. I know there's been some drum around. Yeah, a little whiting. Nah, that guy's a little small. We'll let that one go. That fog is not letting up today. Oh, got my little fishy coming in. Gosh, that fog is just not giving up. Little baby bonnet head shark. Keeping the variety going. We got whiting, croaker, pompano, bonnet head. I did get a little sheephead off camera. Come on. Dun dun. Bye-bye. That's the right one. It's a tree shaker. All right. That's what we're looking for. That's the right one. Good hit. They're far and few between today. Few and far between. Few and far between. You know when you say something too many times, it just sounds wrong? It's kind of what's going on in my little brain right now. But we're hooked up, and that's what's important. I'd be very surprised if this is not a keeper pomp. Oh my God, it's a big whiting. It felt like a keeper pomp. I'm not complaining though. Haven't had many bites. So we'll take the keeper white ta-ting. You know what? I think that other rod's on too. So let's knock this guy off the hook. Leave him in the sand. Sorry, little buddy. This rod's laid out in the sand, so there's got to be a fish on this. Unless it came off, but it feels like it's still there. Feels like it's still there. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. It is, it's not very, oh, he's still there. I don't know, I'm confused. Fight's all gone, but it's still there. Sheeper? Drum? Baby black drum. All right, variety's going. This guy's a little too small. The bouncer is not gonna let that dude in the club. Need you to get a little older. It's a pretty guy. Puppy drums. You know what? That would be a killer grouper bait. But I would never do such a thing. It's just such a sweet little baby drum. All right. Fish gum chew. Left it in the rod holder, getting picked off by little stuff on all my other rods. I like to at least have one with fish gum. That way I know I always got bait out there, because the sheep's head aren't gonna pick it off anywhere near as easily as they're gonna pick off fleas or shrimp or something like that. But this feels like a good fish. I would say either a decent size whiting or a pomp. I'm leaning towards pomp. It's doing that pomp shake right there in the trough. Got this surgy spot right here. Oh, he's a pomp, but he's a little pomp. It's pompano, but it is a little pompano on the fish gum. Little short. Had a 10.5 incher, but he fought hard. He was a fighter. On the fish gum rod, so we're just Putting some more fish gum on there, gonna send that back out. It's nice knowing that it's always on there and the sheep's head and stuff aren't gonna pick it off as easily. Keep getting little fish. Popping off, but this one stayed hooked up. I don't know what it is. Very heavy though. Very heavy, but didn't hit very hard. I don't know what it is. This is an odd fight. Very odd fight, going right down the beach. What do we got? Stingray. We don't want no stinking stingrays. That's no good. Well, look at where that hook got him. Couldn't have got him any better. But that is not what we want. Let's grab that hook. That thing would mess you up. Alright, he'll slide back into the water. This one hooked up at the same time as that stingray. I left it in the rod holder. But it feels like there's a little bit more head shakes. Fingers crossed. Alright, it's not a stingray, it's a whiting. Whiting on the gum. Fish gum whiting. See, that fish gum's held on with like some kind of fabric. I don't know exactly how it's made. But the fishies like it. Nice iridescent looking whiting. Oh, that's him.